Hi everyone, this is Sachin sir. In the last section, we have learned a lot of things about heat. We have seen synopsis of thermometry, calorimetry, synopsis of thermometry, and also degrees of freedom and thermal properties of matter and kinetic theory of gases. Some RMS velocity related problems. Today we will see what are concepts of calorimetry. See, calorimetry principle of calorimetry is very simple. That is amount of heat lost by one body should be equal to amount of heat gained by another body. Okay, amount of heat lost by one body is equal to amount of heat gained by another body. See, for example, you have a temperature capital T of temperature capital T, T1, its temperature is capital T1, its mass is M1, its specific heat capacity is T1. It is coming in contact with another body whose temperature is T2, mass is M2, and coefficient specific heat coefficient is S2. Now, when this temperature is found to be very high when compared to this temperature, then we will do this when both of them come to contact. Heat is lost by this body because it is at high temperature, and heat is gained by this body. Suppose if you keep a 70 degree Celsius coffee by the side of 20 degree Celsius coffee, definitely 70 degree Celsius coffee will lose its temperature and 20 degree Celsius coffee will gain temperature, but both of them will arrive at definitely at one equilibrium temperature, which is lesser than the temperature of T1 but which is higher than the temperature of T2. See, they arrive at temperature T, which will be lesser than temperature of T1 but which is greater than temperature of T2. Suppose you have a 100 degree Celsius temperature, by the side you will have 50 degree Celsius. Definitely when both of them come to contact, 100 will lose its temperature and 50 will gain temperature, but both of them will reach at equilibrium 75 degree Celsius. That 75 is lesser than 100 but it should be greater than 50, isn't it? In the same way, heat lost by first body M1 should be equal to heat gained by the second body M2. But what is heat? According to specific heat, we have formula 1 by m is equal to delta q by delta t. So delta q is what? Delta q is m into s into delta t for the first body is equal to m into s from the same equation, m into s into delta t2 from the second equation. Since it is for first body, mass is m1, specific heat capacity is s1. See, temperature change, this this T1 will lose its temperature. Up to where it will lose its temperature? Up to T it will lose its temperature. See, here 100 will lose a temperature up to 75, isn't it? So it will be T1 minus T. In the same way, this is for second body, so I will write it as m2s2. See, here again I am having temperature difference, but this temperature difference will be not T2 minus T, but it is T minus T2 because T is greater than T2. Even though it is lesser than T1, it is greater than T2, isn't it? 75 minus 50. In the same way, T2 minus T. So this equation m1s1 T1 minus T is equal to M2 S2, T2 minus T minus T2. Okay, M1 S1, this is a T minus T2 since T is greater than T2, isn't it? So T minus T2. In the same way, this becomes T minus T2. Okay, this is principle of calorimetry. M1 S1 T into T1 minus T is equal to M2 S2 T minus T2. This is principle of calorimetry. See, once in the CET exam they have asked this type of a problem. 0.1 meter cube of water at 80 degree Celsius is mixed with 0.3 meter cube of water at 60 degree Celsius. The final temperature is, see here temperature, this temperature is given by here according to this problem, T1 is 80 degree Celsius, T2 is 60 degree Celsius, T has to be between these two values, and this T should be lesser than this, greater than this. So equation becomes M1 S1 T1 minus T is equal to M2 S2 T minus T2. But specific heat, here we are considering only water throughout the problem, so specific heat gets cancelled. M1 is how much? 0.1 is M1. T1 is how much? 80 degree. We have to calculate equilibrium temperature, so I am writing T as it is. M2 is how much? 0.3. In the same way, T I am writing it as it is because it is also equilibrium temperature. What is T2? 60 degree is T2. If you solve this, you will get 65 degrees Celsius as the answer. Please try solving that problem, and also solve this problem also. If 0.3 kg of hot coffee which is at 70 degrees Celsius is poured into cup of 0.12 kg, find the equilibrium temperature. Same kind of a formula you should add. Is 20 degrees Celsius, room temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, yes, coffee is 4080 units, and yes, cup, specific heat of coffee is 4080 units, specific heat of cup is 1020 units. Okay, I hope you understood this principle of calorimetry. It is not asked in many of the exams, but it can come. We cannot take a chance. So I have completed this concept. Please go through the formula once and solve these two problems. You will get the better idea of the concept. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Here completes your heat chapter. From next class we will start up with thermodynamics related concepts. Okay, thank you.